This is Michi Hoyer, this is ACR Zakspeed, and this is the final race of the Porsche 911 GT3 around the Nürburgring Sprint circuit. So it was a busy weekend. It was I've been out of town for like literally all weekend with our third team, not our third team, our first handball team, getting promoted into third national division. I was so drunk. I was like literally gone for Sunday morning, had my own handball play Sunday afternoon, and then had obviously FSR in the afternoon, and in the afternoon in the evening, which did not go very well at all. Loads of mistakes, not getting warmed up in qualifying, starting outside top 10, and then being stuck in DRS trains and maybe not aggressive enough. In order to gain more places. But, you know, lessons learned, prices paid, and yeah, we're starting to a new week. It's going to be a very short week for me. By saying starting to a new week, happy Monday, because this is, you know, as you guys know, iRacing week goes from Monday to Monday, or from Tuesday to Monday. So we're gonna have a final race in the Porsche 911 GT3 around this Nürburgring, and I still need to get some gadgets on.
Radio check.
No, not after one day, maybe. So gonna have radio check. I do know that I have to adjust the sounds a little bit. Yeah, and then I need to like get done racing again, or get ready to race again in this car. Hey Christian P. I mean the G29 is indeed a very like handy car overall. So for whatever racing you want to have it, I think it's a good wheel. It's kinda, it's not perfect obviously, but it's kinda okay. One of the solid ones, if you look at the price. The only thing that is a bit weak, or where it has a little bit of a downside, is pedals. On the pedal side of life, it's pretty weak, you know, sparking coming on very early into its life. Like I have this wheel for 6 months now, and gas pedal is spiking at 100%, and you would either have to take away the potentiometers completely in order to clean it, fix it, or whatever. I was lucky enough that a little bit of liquid oil made it work again, because there was a lot of dust in between. So I cleaned it and like put a drop of oil into it. Yeah, but overall force feedback is very good. Like if you have it at 0% minimum, no, at 0% on the Logitech profiler in terms of the spring forces, then there is no real clipping, but you get like quite a bit of feedback from the car itself, which is great. I mean, for playing, a G29 is always good. For iRacing, I would rate it like considerably okay. Definitely better than a Driving Force GT or something. But obviously it's not the non plus ultra. Someone is taking very odd lines here. Now I'm taking the odd line. They say you cut the course. This is the most embarrassing joke iRacing, isn't it? They say you cut the course when spinning over the chicane. Speechless. This guy in the number 12 car is pretty much screwed over with his name there. A guy that's called Patrick Mühlbacher had a big U with 2 dots on it, missing the E before the R in the end. And I hope he's not one of those guys like saying, alright, if I get the name wrong, I'll just change it later. Because once again, there's iRacing saying, nope, can't change your name. Because we believe whatever you registered on is your right name, as in the statutes. Hey David O'Reilly. Not really. They like gain up to... when being into the mid of your outlap, that's where they gain grip, and after that they start like fading away. They're still turning too much on the wheel, I believe. So David, it's a very different tyre model compared to rFactor 2. Oh, stop blinking, you moron. Too much to the outside, missing the apex. Question is whether we find 310 in the final turn. Got 4 minutes to qualifying. Was a quick chicane. we do find some time indeed there for 10th, putting us at 128.3, which is 6th fastest overall. Good stuff out braking there. Let's see what the other guys are doing and what's the temperature about anyway. 47 people registered. That's I think the highest value ever in this week for me. But they're running into the 27s.
The guy ahead has just done
22 degrees track temperature. So yeah, I should definitely be able to do that as well. It's a difficult one to put it in though. Hey James. Interesting that you say that, David O'Reilly, but I have no clue whether he's intended to be British or Australian or whatever. Hey James, how are you doing there? So David, to come back to your question, the tyres definitely now have the best shape. Like as soon as I go 2 or 3 corners more, they've reached their optimal temperature, or the best grip level anyway. And from then on, they're working for like 2 laps, but then they pretty much start overheating, which could be caused by my driving, but mainly is caused by the broken tyre model. Yep, Heiko, there's this cat again. Love this cat. Cat is hiding stuff and keeping you entertained, which is great. So we're trying to take some little gap. Of course I throw it away. 7/10. Happily that was not qualifying yet. However, we know in those conditions by now doing a 127.9. We could have done a 127.2. Idiot.
Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
As you've seen it in the optimal there, just by saying it, 127.275 would be P4, I believe. Looking at results, there you go. Fair enough. I think that would be an okay lap time, where you just need to put it together. So while this is loading, I got myself to go get a coffee. Just like usual, I just missed that before firing up the stream. Very sorry about that. So you can see the loading screen, which is like similar to the coffee bar, the coffee cup getting filled at a minute. There you go. Coffee finished. Milk in. Right, so I'm ready to race, presumably. I'm considerably happy that this iRacing issue has been sorted. Was an IPv6 protocol type stuff of mistake. Oh, we got Manuel Weibel in here. That's interesting. I'm sitting in the number 9 car. I definitely will be interested. Oh, Jordan Deschamps's in here. So there goes the win. Just shouting good luck to Manuel, who's sitting in the number 10 car. So it's gonna be a direct, yeah, very close battle between me and him on the iRacing side of life. Hey George Wiseman, thank you for coming here. Thank you for joining in. I think the lighting is a bit dark, so I just put up a light. And some quick feedback if that is better for you guys to see stuff. Would be great. So George, now you need to get yourself some coffee too. Anyway, track temperature 36 degrees. We have no result in here, I think. Anyone pulling a lap? No. So yeah, it's gonna be fairly interesting. Looking at the grid, I can see a lot of 4.5k iRating, 5k iRating. You can see Manuel Weibel here, 2.7. Very close with Nick Martin here. Could be an interesting race. However, I expect people to be fairly aggressive today. Final race of the week. It's iRacing, it's a top split. So people getting hyped. So we go on with qualifying. And when I say people get hyped, we were just in a lucky spot in, oh well, not very lucky, but in a good spot in the iRacing 24 hours around Nordschleife. So the team around René Kirchhoff in the ACR Zakspeed Porsche was racing the top split with the strength of field of 5.4k iRating or something. I heard that the GT3 top split was like an average of, or where the cut-off was 6,600. Like, holy moly. That was the creme de la creme of racing during the 24-hour race. So we came 8th despite having a couple of issues. We had like a 25-minute repair in hour 4 or hour 5 of our race. That was a bit of a bummer, but yeah, P8 in the end in the top split is not something to really be unhappy about. And obviously not being dead last and finishing the race is a big achievement. But when talking about race, we now have qualifying. So it's time for me to get focused a bit.
Okay, here comes the first time lap.
Nope, from here on there's nothing to gain. It was just the first sector that could have been better in the first run, but a 28.4 is considerably okay for the conditions, at least for my performance window. So I got an okay-ish type of lap in, which is great. Fuel is set. Oh really, Quertreiber, congratulations for getting an invitation doing the 24 hours of Le Mans. Hope you have some fun with that. Results, P6, behind Oliver Lutti, so close. So the two guys with the most I rating, I think, battling for the league. Where is Manuel Weibel? There is a 128.9. Donny Martin, Ari Nieminen, interesting. Who else can I see here? Very much of people. You know, I miss some random people that were racing quite a lot there in what was that? Phillip Island. Oh yeah. Nevertheless, got some interesting things going now. Thank you, George. Hey, Lewis. Nice to see you here. I should have noticed you, Lewis, that I'm doing that race. I know what you're looking for now anyway, but just adds a little bit more of pressure to me. I definitely wanna keep things cool, wanna keep things nice and tidy. Race is long anyway, never gonna know what's happened. You know, see car number 5 being in P12. Probably he has like fucked up both his laps. Louis, you mean VRS Sprint? I don't actually know. I do not know whether is it a Road America? I think I could do it then. Gonna have a talk with George Wiseman whether he would be up for some VRS GT sprint race. I have a team meeting though today too, so need to sort that first when his timing when it comes down to the timing, because I need to kick some asses. I need to kick my own ass. But you know, team need to get together, do some debrief, do some analyzation, what was good, what was bad. And how it can be improved. Alright, gridding is on, sitting in the P6. The only really fear I do have is outbraking myself badly for turn 1. Other than that, pretty much happy with anything that happens here. Well, not anything, but like I feel comfortable. Alright James, have a good one. And you guys, thank you for being here. Hope you can enjoy whatever is coming up now. So do I, hope. Seeing the finish line in a top 5 result or something. Definitely going for it. Not nice. Nicht nett, I'm not typing. Fuel load is fine, David. Alright, lights in 5 seconds time.
The track temp is 34 Celsius. Okay, Michael, here we go.
Left side. You're on the right,
Still
3
there.
wide. Car on your left, 2 wide. You're on the right, 3 wide. Still there.
Still there.
Stay on the right.
Still there.
Still there. Hold your line. Car on your left, 2 wide. Still there. 3 on the left.
It's okay. Let's get some.
Oh, you,
Clear left.
come on.
Clear.
Nice Verstappen moves there.
Go left.
Holy shit, man. 2x for no reason. And another X. Right, you need to start driving now. Come on.
You're in fifth.
Another X to fix that chicane. I do have massive issues today. Into the high 29s, don't want to come into the 30s though. Slide in the rears too much. I can put Marvin a bit under pressure. Would have loved to see whether he cracks or not. Just need to apply pressure first. How can that guy at the front still lock up and get the corners right? His tires must be cooking. Just like my rears are. Because I'm throwing the car in too hard. Just waiting for my first slowdown in this stupid chicane. pretty good going, considering the circumstances.
13.1. Sector 3 is 1.6 off the pace.
Oh, that FSR race certainly got better than this bullshit here. Nope, just can't get it right. Nice stuff. So Donny Martin is closing in now because of shit driving. Just so bad in this chicane.
You've got 10 laps to go.
You're halfway up. You should be around 10 laps remaining.
Nope, we're in race, Michael. We're in race. Nope. Into the draft he goes. Off track. You gotta be kidding.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel. That's more than enough to fuel.
Music cruising.
You've got 5 laps to go.
Oh, stop blinking, you muppet.
You've got 2 laps to go. You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
2 laps remaining. Just done 1:13.3 with consistency.
White flag, one more left to go.
Just keep it smooth, no mistakes. Last lap, 22 is 0.4 of the race. This is the last lap of fuel.
What on earth did he just try? I'm amazed. Nothing you would expect from a driver in that A license and with that I rating. I mean, maybe he just simply outbroke himself, but that felt like a little bit deliberate. Like, yeah, 0 fucks given. So, we're taking home 5th place.
That's the finish. Well done, mate.
First third of the race could have been a lot better in terms of pace.
Really well.
Anyway, I'm happy overall. Like coming 5th in that grid is probably not too bad after all. I also think it's the best. It's gonna give me the best championship points, because I do think a 2nd place in a 1 split race is less worth than a P5 in that one. Oh yeah, Klubix. It was, you know, I saw him being fairly aggressive into Coca-Cola corner, which is the final corner of the Nürburgring circuit. And you know, I was already being nudged into that turn 3, so I felt like something odd was coming, but I was literally surprised seeing that he actually did it. Thank you very much, James. Thank you very much, George, as well. Engine is dying now. Power.
Okay, the race is over. Bring it on in.
No worries, I'm here. Is that the way a normal car would react? I do not believe. 001. Noch ein Stück, noch ein Stück, noch ein Stück. Just a little, come on. And that. Yay! Anyway, chaps, that's it for now. Yeah, the super late braking technique is what brought us a nice Red Bull internal crash in Baku, so that's about that. Anyway, quick look at the results. I think I had 122 championship point as the best result for this week. All the 5 or 6 races I did around there, pretty much it. So yeah, there we go. 134. Well, now I'm triggered. Now I want to see and want to know. What about safety rating though? I think I suffered because of 6 off tracks. +0. Fair enough. My series results. I'm not actually sure whether I can get a full 7-week result in for the Porsche because I'm pretty sure I skipped 4 weeks already. However, yeah, 134. As I said, 130. This P5 in the top split of that race is more worth than a P3 or a P2 in a single split race. So I think those are the 5 results. Doesn't look too shabby, really. Want to see how I'm currently sitting in my division. Serious stats, that is, I believe. And iRacing. Yep, I'm sitting in Division 2, together with Lewis Glania, by the way, who watched at the beginning of the race. Championship points, mine are fairly below because, you know, you have weeks counted, 8, 8, 7, 8, 7, 6, 6. Someone got 5. I should be on somewhere page 3, I believe. Yeah, piece 63. 4 weeks counted. Championship points 508. Can I simply double them and do like, what if I did all 8 weeks? The 508. Yeah, it could be somewhere around top 10 probably. If that calculation I'm just doing in my head is alright. Anyway, I do believe I'm not allowed to skip a further week in order to make it full 8 weeks counted. Other than that, thank you so much, Michael Clark, for being so generous. Thank you really for your support here. What's on tonight still? Someone asked me about the VRS Sprint Series. Not sure whether I'm going to do that. As I said, I got some team meeting stuff going on, which is fairly happening after 11. After 11, could actually work. So let's see. Just stay tuned. Stay tuned to this channel. Maybe I'm gonna do some race room qualifying stuff for the upcoming weekend, which I'm not going to race, but just want to see where I would be. So yeah, that's about it. That's about what happens tonight. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Thank you for rooting. Thank you for cheering. Yeah, hope you hit the like button and would like to come back to me. Share, subscribe, tell your friends, and then yeah, we see each other racing. See you soon.